think you will enjoy meeting them. And I'm going to sort of moderate that. And we're going to start with Emily Garba. Now, Emily is a senior at Stellar Secondary School and came here all the way from Anchorage, Alaska today to be with us. She graduates this year. She wants to get a job that will take her around the world. She came to the Fall Forum in 2014 and was so inspired when she had this opportunity, she jumped on it. And we are so pleased to have Emily with us this morning. Come on.
Can everyone hear me? Hi. So as he said, I'm a 17-year-old student from Anchorage, Alaska, which is pretty far, but I wanted to come to share my story with you and why being at a school like mine is so important. Most of you here have had much more educational and life experience than me, but no one here has had my experience. 2 years ago, I went to the Fall Forum in San Francisco. I read about CES and the 10 common principles, and I knew that my school was based off of CES, but I didn't really understand what that meant. And it wasn't until I was in the sessions that I really got engaged and interested in CES and what it means to be a CES school. Being at Stellar has made me the person that I am today. Of course, there's the academic piece. It made learning fun and engaging and challenging, but I think what I love most about my school is that it's not just a school, but a family. I want to tell you about my Stellar graduation. Not that I've graduated yet, but I've been to 5. I think it really captures the idea of what Stellar is. When you're looking from the audience onto the stage, you see an array of couches and bar stools and beanbags, and you don't know what to expect. But each student gets to choose their own chair that they sit on. And no one's wearing a cap and gown. Everyone's wearing what they feel comfortable in, whether that's a t-shirt and jeans, or a formal dress, or a suit and tie. My favorite part about the graduation, though, is that every student gets 5 minutes to do it as they wish. A lot of students make slideshows with pictures of themselves growing up and a song that they feel represents them. Some students give speeches, some play a musical instrument. One of my favorites was when a senior choreographed a dance that the entire class did. Stellar's small, and everyone knows everyone's name. And by the time you graduate, a lot of you have been together for 6 years. And when you think about how much you change in middle and high school, that's a lot. And not everyone is your best friend, but you're all a part of this community. With a supportive family like this, I have a lot of advantages. And I know that inequality exists. But in the community where I have grown up, I don't see someone and think that they're going to be more or less successful based on how they look. I know that as a white, straight female, the one discriminatory thing I can be associated with is gender inequality. But I don't make those associations. I know that it's very prevalent. But in the community where I've grown up, the education that I've had, it's more idealistic. And it makes me feel that everyone can achieve greatness if they work hard for it. To me, this is an amazing high school experience. That despite the inevitable struggles of being a teenager, you have a family, a place like this, full of support and people who believe in you, and that helps you believe in the world. What would it look like if that's everyone's experience? That everyone believed that they could do whatever they set their mind to if they worked hard for it. That every child, no matter where they came from, was told that someone believed in them. It sounds cliche and idealistic and improbable. And the reality is that today's society is not ideal, with so many stereotypes and so much discrimination. But children grow up and become the adults. And we raise a generation of students who believe in themselves and that believe that they can achieve greatness. Doesn't it make sense that the world would be better? What are the things that set these people apart? The people who believe that they can achieve anything. Well, first, they believe that if they work hard, they can do it. And this means that they are always working hard. These people know that success is not a product, but a process. We've all heard of the stress of finals week, students cramming until the wee hours, living off of quick carbs and coffee to study and finish their final papers and exams. They know how much of their grade is dependent on this one single product. Working hard to achieve a goal is important, but too many schools teach to a test or a graduation or a product of some sort. Products are important, but they are not the heart of education. The people who believe that they can achieve think about their work as a marathon, not as a sprint. Life isn't preparation for anything, and learning shouldn't be either. These people see themselves in it for the long haul. These people see education as taking risks. It's not about whether you succeed or fail, because both are inevitable. It's just about if you try, and if you just give it a go. These people are deeply curious. You're not looking for an answer. Maybe you're not even looking. You forget you have an assignment because you're just in it. It's not about what you're looking for, it's about just being curious. Some of my fondest memories in the classroom is when we're having a discussion. Maybe we're talking about World War II, and suddenly we branch off and we talk about the perspectives of the German people and the Japanese people and the Jewish people. Or maybe we talk about what motivates people more, fear or love. Maybe we talk about why do people do the things that they do. It doesn't matter so much where the conversation goes, but just that it's happening. These people want it all. They seek more knowledge to broaden their horizons, expand their perspective and understanding. We want teachers to teach us how to do that. We want teachers to help create leaders who are constantly looking for ways to better the community and their greater good. And finally, these people want to find a way, their own way to matter. In life, you do something not for a college application or a job resume, but because why not? Why not learn more? Why not do something that contributes to your family or your community or their greater good? Because you're the only one that can contribute in your own way. I came to Stellar because I was looking for something. I didn't know what I was looking for. I just knew there was something missing from my education. And when I went there, I found a family of learners who helped me feel inspired and a sense of belonging. I found a community that brought people together of all different backgrounds with no judgment. I found people who were curious, like me, and wondered what if there's more. Everyone at Stellar came from different places, but we all wanted something in our education that we couldn't get somewhere else. And it's that desire for more that matters the most. What if every child had the chance to get that spark for learning? And education wasn't a chore, but something exciting. What if everyone had that spark? What if everyone had the opportunity, like me, to not just settle, but to get the most out of their education? And so I want to thank every one of you. You are showing the world what believing and learning can look like. You're helping. And whether you're a teacher or a student, you are helping the people around you to grow. And that is what will make the world better. Thank you.